What is going on, everybody? David here from Bluckers Videos and Toys, and today we are going to be taking a look at Anklor the Ankylosaurus along with his Caveman Tuk from the 1988 Kenner Bone Age toy line. And if you're not familiar with Bone Age came out in the late 80s, and it was one of those toy lines that Kenner decided that they needed something new and fresh, and apparently it was a big flop. And it never did get a second series, sadly, because these are beautiful toys, in my opinion, But they specifically were made to take the bones of dinosaurs, not only to create the creatures themselves, but to turn them into vehicles and to weapon accessories. And even if you have the entire line, you can actually construct them and to make into a big playset. But sadly, that never did catch on. But these days in the secondary market, some of them, give or take, depending on what particular dinosaur it is or set, it fetches a pretty high price. But every now and then you'll get lucky and you get a pretty good deal. I myself, in my collection, I do have at least about half of them. And so really happy to have these in the collection. So this is kind of like a grail set for me, and I'm hoping to go for a full line, and we'll see how that goes. But anyways, but yes, so basically this is Tuk right here, the Caveman, and it's part of the Stone clan, and along with his bone dinosaur Anklor. So I don't have the box or anything for it, but I do have the complete action system instruction guides. So it is double printed on both sides, and it basically tells you how to assemble the creature into its fully dino form, and also it tells you how you can assemble it to make it into couple other things, which we'll show here in a minute. But fortunately, I'm not going to be taking this thing apart and making it into whatever else that it can do, because these pegs right here, they're very brittle, and over time a lot of these are broken, and some of them, half of them are missing, like half of them would be missing and stuff. And I don't want to run into a risk of breaking them, pulling in and out, and pegging them back in, on and off, so I just rather have it preserved the way it is, and have it displayed like that. Now, if I'm able to get a second one, and for a good deal, then I could probably construct that into whatever vehicle mode that it can do, and we'll just do some comparisons like that in a future video, if that ever happens. So anyways, so here is the instructions right here. It just basically tells you how you can line up the stems or pegs, to insert them into the hole right there. And then here's Anklor assembled, and also it just says check out the photo on packaging. And so here is the parts identification. Now these are apparently these are numbered. So here it is. So yeah, these are individually numbered, the parts are, and it just tells you where to how to connect them and stuff. It just basically says match the numbers near the stems and the holes to create Anklor. And so then here is the action feature that tells you that it can do. So there's the tail, and there's the Kenner logo right there. And then on the other side of this thing, you could actually make this dinosaur into a hot rod racer and a catapult launcher. So basically, here is the hot rod racer assembly right there, and that's what it looks like right there when it's finished. And then here is the catapult launcher assembly, and that's what it looks like when it's finished. So very cool. So, but yeah, that's the instructions. So as far as the item itself, here is Anklor right there, and it's a beautiful piece. And here is Tuk the Caveman, and like I mentioned, it's part of the Stone Clan. So this figure is only about 2.5 inches tall, but it's packed with a lot of detail. So here's the hair and the beard, the bushy eyebrows. There's the nose and the mouth, along with the eyes, and there is the outfit that it wears, the fur clothing that it has, and then there's the tattooed necklace right there. I don't think it's supposed to be a tattoo. I think it's supposed to be a necklace, but they didn't have the accessory to go around it. But there is the actual tattoo that signifies the Stone Clan on its arm, and very muscular detail in the arms and legs. So these cavemen were very fit. So yeah, that's Tuk. So here is Anklor itself in all its glory, and this thing is amazing. It's just beautifully designed, in my opinion, in how they are able to construct it and for what it does, and it's just amazing. Now, this is pretty much oversized Ankylosaurus, because in reality they weren't that big, but for this particular toy line they were. So I do like the head sculpt on it. So I think that's an amazing head sculpt for it. All the details, the bones right there. I think it's very nicely sculpted right there. Sculpted detail all around here in the forehead, around the snout, the nose right there, and then the eye socket right there. And then right here in the mid part, around the neck area, very nicely detailed right there. And then here's the back of it, the back of the shell, or at the top of the shell. And then the legs, rib cages. And then here is the tail. There's the 2 bolters that it comes with that you also can use as wheels. And then there's the back of the tail, the shell right there. And this is where the action gimmick is right there. And then here underneath, there's where the other wheels are stored right there that you can use for the hot rod. And then, but yeah, so just basically packed with detail and everything. And I think it's just an amazing sculpt. Really liked the fact that how they were able to do this. Just sad that it didn't really catch on like they had hoped, because if I had these as a kid, I would have loved this. But then again, the pegs probably would have been broken off. But yeah, so that is Anklor. Also, you could also take a Tuk right here, and they did design a seating thing for him, so you can actually have Tuk ride him. Just let him sit right there, and he can ride Anklor if he needs to go somewhere. So, but yeah, that's it. That is the review. And I hope y'all enjoyed this as much as I did filming it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this particular item. Were you a fan of Bone Age back in the day? Did you have any as a kid? Are you looking to add some to your collection? Let me know. And don't forget, words to wisdom. Buy what you love and not what you like, because if you buy what you like, you will always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.